Hi guys and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be analyzing two stocks and one index, so the Nasdaq index and then Nio and the pharmaceutical Pfizer. Please subscribe to our channel if you want us to keep releasing technical analysis and price predictions. Also like our videos and leave a comment. Also you will find in the description section a link to our growing community on Patreon. You will have the opportunity to reach me out directly and ask for any kind of support about stocks, Forex and cryptocurrencies. Let's start our analysis with the Nasdaq index. So what we see here is actually the chart with my personalized bands, which are a derivation from the heart bands. As you can see here, we are actually in a distribution phase with a very strong horizontal resistance around 12,000 points. So at the moment we have the chance to hit 12,500 points, yet to my eyes it looks like too extreme, too risky to still keep buying at those levels the Nasdaq stocks. This obviously is the Nasdaq index. So here in the blue cycle you can see the price, the quotation where we might start accumulating on Nasdaq with much more confidence. So my target is between 9,500 and 10,000 US dollar, from where actually we can see the previous horizontal support. Now let's see what we can analyze, what we can see for the two stocks, for Nio and for the American Pfizer. So for Nio, actually we are inside in a very extreme bullish movement. As you can see here, now the price has hit my upper, so the siesto upper band. So from here I do believe we are going through a strong retrace, so actually a much better place where we could buy Nio with much more confidence is around 28 US dollar, from where we see passing by the lower band. Also, as you can see here, in terms of derivation, in terms of derivative, we are now obviously positive, but the two bands are too actually oriented too much up. Okay, so we should be awaiting for a strong retrace. This could be even a relative high for the next month. So actually keep attention to Nio, and now if we were going to experience a new long white candle with a much increase in terms of amplitude, which means the difference between the high and the low, so if we see an even longer white candle when compared with this one, that is exactly the moment when we should be taking profit or exiting our position. Let's now move on and let's analyze Pfizer. Okay, Pfizer, as you all know, has announced the vaccine. So what happened is actually the price hit the upper band, is the daily chart. From there we have experienced a strong retrace with a huge increase in terms of volumes. Okay, so this actually is a very negative signal. Actually that could be the signal that the strong hands have sold once they actually have declared to have found a vaccine. Okay, so the market is clearly stating to us that we should be careful right now before buying. But now if we switch to the weekly chart, we will better understand where and if we could buy Pfizer. Okay, so in terms of bands, those are two triangular moving average bands, actually two envelopes which should be enveloping the 95% of the data. We still have space till at this area. Actually 44 US dollar is the area from where is passing by the upper band, yet the all-time high is here at 47 US dollar. Okay, so what I do believe is that if as you can see here, it was not the all-time high, but actually the relative high, because we have another high around 52. So what we see here around the 50 US dollar is that we have a very strong horizontal resistance. Okay, now if we zoom in again, actually what is happening right now is that we should buy, or we could buy Pfizer, but right now I do believe it's really too late. So if we want to buy Pfizer, we should do it only above the 50 US dollar threshold. In this case, we don't have to see something actually what we're seeing right now. So we're seeing a long black candle with an increase in terms of volume. This is exactly the signal that we don't want to see once we want to keep on board, once we want to buy Pfizer. Okay, so what we want to see is actually a huge long white candle like this one, but with a much higher amplitude. So okay, much higher amplitude, larger amplitude, breaking above the 50 US dollar. So my suggestion right now for Pfizer: keep attention, keep an eye on, don't accumulate right now, it's too late. Wait either for a trade till this area, which is much safer. Okay, so 30 US dollar. From here we see actually a series of candles passing by, which could be considered a horizontal support, and actually we are really approximating, we're really close to the lower band, or again above the 50 US dollar, but there is a lot of space between now, because we are right now at 42 US dollar, between 42 and 50 US dollar. So we could enter only above this area. Okay, thank you guys.